Hi, welcome back to DK Sparks. How are you guys doing? It has been kind of hectic week for me so far. I hope that you guys are doing well. In today's video, I'm going to talk about tattoos, one of the interesting topics that I've always wanted to talk about in my channel. So today I got the chance. What do you think of tattoos? I know there are lots of stereotypes in the society about tattoos, and I know that people with tattoos are more likely to get judged by the society. But I'm not going to talk about the social perspective behind tattoos. I want to dig deeper into the spiritual meaning behind tattoos. And I always think that it is more than just a design, and it portrays you, it portrays what kind of a person you are, and it can also portray your soul. So let's talk about all of these things. Let's get started. First thing first, tattoos are banned by many religions because people who follow these religions, they believe that people with tattoos, they attract unholy, unclean, kind of a satanic energies and what do you call spirits into their life. So rebellious people, they are more likely to get embarrassed and mocked by these people who hate tattoos. So I found it interesting to talk about the spiritual side of tattoos because I think it's such a big deal for some people. So what do you think? Is it really a bad thing? What I think is that it neither bad or good. It depends on your intention. If you are a good person, I mean with pure intention, with pure thoughts, your tattoos cannot define you. Tattoo is like an energy portal. So the moment that you get a tattoo on your body, you create a portal. I don't know how many of you believe in these things, but I believe that we are energy. Apart from our physical body, we are energy. We are souls who are experiencing human lives. Your tattoo is the energy imprint on your body, and it's permanent. That's why lots of people do not want to get a tattoo. Once you get it, it never goes away. It's going to be there till the day you die. But as it is permanent, it does not mean that it always attracts negative energy. As I said earlier, it depends on what kind of person you are and what kind of a tattoo that you engraved on your skin. If it is a negative thing, if it's like a demon or a snake also, somehow it has positive meaning as well, transformation or something. But if you got that tattoo thinking about something bad, then definitely your life will transform into something bad. Tattoos are almost like sigils. I don't know whether you guys know or have heard the word sigil. Sigil is a printed symbol considered to have a magical power. You may have seen such things in movies and series. In ancient days, people used sigils to connect with one another and to connect with the nature as well. So both tattoos and sigils are symbols which represent energy. So there can be good energies with sigils, there can be bad energies with sigils, there can be neutral energies with sigils. You can never judge a person with a sigil, I mean with a tattoo, because it's just a tattoo. What matters is their intention. There have been many priests and priestesses who used sigils in order to be connected as a group. Those days, it was like a spiritual representation. You take when you join a particular brotherhood or a sisterhood, kind of group of people who are into spirituality. So those people use sigils to unite and to connect themselves. Nowadays also, if you choose to get a same tattoo with someone you like or love, you have to be very mindful when you do this, because what you do is you both create the same energy portal. If that friendship comes to an end, even that physical bond would come to an end, but that mentally you would start suffering more. You would not be able to break that bond. It would be unbreakable. That's why those sigils were also made those days, because they wanted to make sure when they spread these sigils, that person who get it would not be able to break that vow, because they are bound to protect each other, they are bound to represent their religion. You also have to be very cautious and mindful when you get a tattoo with someone else. I mean the same tattoo with someone else, because you both do it at the same time, the same tattoo. It can impact your life in many ways. So if you stop being friends with them. The other thing that I was telling you is that I told you that when you get a tattoo, you create an energy portal. So I assume that you get a tattoo of something bad, something evil, like a demon face. So you'd start experiencing bad stuff. That means create energy portal into evil energies, and spirits. It would happen because there are lots of, if you Google, you would see a lot of mysterious stories about people with such demon or satanic tattoos. They have experienced bad stuffs in their lives. Maybe they often see nightmares, and sometimes they feel like they are being possessed by someone. It happens. So make sure that you tattoo something that you actually want, or tattoo something you like, you want to experience in your life, or you are passionate about. Do not get tattoos just because it's a trend. Do not try to get a tattoo because everyone is, getting the same tattoo. It's so I have to follow it, otherwise I would get abandoned, I would get left out. If you're eagerly waiting to get a tattoo, make sure that you tattoo something you want and which represent you. And also, when you get the same tattoo with someone, you enable telepathy with the person, so you guys start experiencing the same thing. You guys become intrinsically connected to each other. You both start sharing that emotional, mental space, and you would start sharing the dreams as well. You would be able to basically read the other person, what he is going to do, what she's trying to do, and you'd be able to understand each other really well when you do this. So that's why even like we get tattoos with someone we love, because we want to show them, we want to signify that we are soulmates or something. So that bond would get strengthened. But at the same time, if you guys break up, you'd not be able to live your own life, because you always feel like there's a part of you which is still connected to them. And also there's another case. You may have seen that people get tattoos of god or goddesses. What they try to symbolize through this, they try to signify that they are the chosen one. I follow this god's philosophy. That's what they want to portray. When you get a tattoo of a god, it's okay, because you are getting a tattoo of someone who is higher than you. But assume you get a tattoo of someone you love. If it's your mother and father, then again it's okay, because they looked after you since your childhood. But assume you get a tattoo of your girlfriend, boyfriend, without knowing the meaning of it, without knowing the gravity of it, and then you guys stop your relationship. What would happen to you? What would happen to your life? You would get maybe a new tattoo on it. This is a serious case. I'm talking about these all stuffs a lot because I'm really interested in these things. So I think that you guys also would like to hear such things. There's another instant about sigils. There have been people who got sigils ancient days. I don't want to use the term witches, but people who were into earth magic and cosmic magic. They used sigils because they wanted to signify their source of power. So they got sigils like moon of one of the four elements to show their connection with the nature. So the whole point of these sigil stories, I've been talking about these sigil stories because what I want to emphasize is that tattoos have always been used by humanity, and it's not a new invention. It's not something that we discovered recently. It has always been there, has always been a part of spirituality for ages. So it's not a new invention. It's like a tool. It's neither good or bad, as I was saying earlier. It depends on who you are. If you are someone with negative thoughts, it can cause you many harm and dangers, because that's who you are. First and foremost, tattoos are not satanic in nature. The reason why we should not get tattoos which symbolize violence, death, or evilness, demon, your energy would start aligning with those spirits, with those energies. Unconsciously it happens. Tattoos are sacred to someone, can be just an art for someone else. Either way, tattoos carry energy. So be mindful when you get one. Be mindful before you mark yourself with a tattoo. It's okay to get a tattoo. I'm not saying that all of these tattoos are satanic, because I can't say it. I have also got 3. But I try to say is you have to do your research before getting a tattoo, because there's a spiritual side, there's a spiritual perspective. Why you have to know these things, why you have to consider about these things, is that we are also energetic beings. We are also spiritual beings. And if you like this video, if you enjoy this video, if you like the content, please do subscribe, like, and do all the other stuff you have to do. Yeah, that's all. Bye.